Today's topic, unmasking the programs of our lives. Brothers, sisters, friends, and enemies. Today, I invite you to join me on a journey through the labyrinth of our existence, where we uncover the programming that shapes not only who we are, but how we perceive the world around us. Imagine, if you will, humanity as a vast, intricate machine, meticulously assembled by the hands of those who came before us. Each gear, each cog, represents a layer of programming designed to dictate our thoughts, our actions, and even our relationships. Let us begin at the very beginning, where we are nurtured by our parents or guardians. Picture them as gardeners, tending to the delicate seedlings of our minds. They pour love into us, yes, but they also instill their fears, biases, and beliefs, nurturing us into a specific shape that aligns with their vision of the world. This is our first programming, the foundation upon which our identities are built. Next, we encounter the language we are taught. Language is not merely a tool for communication, it is a program in itself, encoding our thoughts and feelings. Each word we learn is a key that unlocks a door to a particular worldview. The root of the word culture is coat, reminding us that our cultural practices often function as a collective ritual, guiding us toward conformity. Are we truly free thinkers, or are we just echoes of the voices that raised us? Now, consider the foods we eat. They are not just sustenance, they symbolize our cultural identity. Each meal tells a story, reflecting the traditions of our ancestors. But what if the very foods we consume also serve as a form of programming, shaping our bodies and minds in ways we cannot fully perceive? Then we have entertainment, our beloved programs. How ironic it is to call them that. Every evening, we sit down to watch our favorite shows, tuning in at specific times as if we are part of a ritual. But are we merely consuming entertainment, or are we being programmed? The TV screen becomes a window through which we absorb ideologies, narratives, and values crafted by unseen creators. Now, let's turn our gaze to the educational system. Schools, often touted as institutions of learning, can also be seen as indoctrination centers. From pledging allegiance to a flag to memorizing facts that support a singular narrative, we are conditioned to think in a certain way. The information we receive is frequently crafted not to illuminate truth, but to foster nationalism, a narrative that often elevates one group over another. This dangerous programming instills a false sense of superiority, breeding division and hostility. In this world, we find ourselves at war not just against one another, but against the very essence of our humanity. This programming of hatred, my friends, stands in stark contrast to our core nature, which is love. It's a virus, a mental software that infects our minds, clouding our judgment and stifling our compassion. As we peel back the layers of this programming, we must recognize that the true enemy is not the individual who stands opposed to us, but the system that has been constructed out of fear and misinformation. This system perpetuates division, fostering a hostile mentality that pits us against each other. We must confront this reality. We are not enemies of one another. We are victims of a greater deception. Our advancement as a species is hindered by the very narratives that divide us. The programming we've internalized fuels a cycle of hatred, preventing us from embracing our shared humanity. So let us rise, united in our quest for understanding. Let us dismantle the walls that separate us, transcending the programming that has held us captive. It is time to rewire our mental software, to extract the toxic narratives from our minds, and to embrace the love that is our true nature. Together, we can break free from the chains of fear and misinformation. Together, we can forge a new path, one grounded in empathy, unity, and the recognition that we are all interconnected. The time for awakening is now. Let us reclaim our humanity and rewrite the story of our existence. Peace, love, and grace be upon all spiritual beings having this human experience. Oneness.